It had its moments. I'm going to have to compile my thoughts on this one. I'm going to put it this way. When Bernie was strong, he was the strongest on the stage. But he didn't win tonight. Elizabeth Warren won. There was a few very awkward moments from Bernie that stuck out. There were a few weaker answers. I would have liked a better answer on race. But yeah, I think Warren won the night. I wish Bernie did better. He had some very strong points. Again, no one wants to talk about Mayor Pete's problems with race. They're all holding it against Bernie. How in the fuck do you have the guy who literally had a tape recording today of his police officers making references to the Ku Klux Klan from Django? But yeah, she won the night. I got to give it to her. She had strong answers. For most of the time, she had answers that are going to reach out to people. I think she'll get a bump. I don't know if Bernie will get a bump. I hope he does. I hope Biden not talking much hurts him, because what he said wasn't really much of anything. And I don't think he got his point across. There was one point where I felt like he was being so aggressive, making his point, which wasn't even a good point, that like I'm sure it scared people off. Bernie got the most talk time. Which, hell yeah. Amy Klobuchar got to second. She doesn't deserve that. Because, like, most of the things that she said was like, we need unity. We need unity. We need to come together. Why are we fighting each other? Like, well, because there's a fight to be had. This is a primary. Civility clearly doesn't work when you're going against a guy who doesn't give a shit about civility politics. Let's be honest here. Warren had the third most, which shocked the shit out of me. And I mean, the totals are really close. Unlike last time where it was like Elizabeth Warren was like cranked out, way out. I don't know how I feel about the moderators. They were all right. There were some really bad questions, but I do think that they challenged everybody the same. That was pretty good. Yeah, Joe Biden was not an entity on there. Andrew Yang spoke more, but he's still in last place. I don't know. He might have done just enough to kind of help him out a little bit, though. We'll have to see. I'm afraid to look at what's trending on Twitter. But I'm going to have it all. Hashtag wine cave, guys. Let's see how many selfies do you have, amateur? Yeah, that's the one thing that was really cringy about Warren, was like how much she brought up the fucking selfies. Like, why are you bringing up selfies so fucking much? Jesus Christ. Okay, so the people that I'm seeing giving credit for is Warren and Yang. Not bad. Not if from LA Times. Their first article is about Warren and Mayo Pete. Of course it is. Hey Liz, young people care about student debt, not selfies. Maybe talk about that more. Yeah, let me take a selfie with my student loan debt bill. How about that?
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Excuse me.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
I apologize for that.
Literally lying. Still lying to his audience.
Yeah, that was a weird night. That was a weird night for debates. It was interesting. I don't know. I feel weird about it. I would be really happy if people did say that Bernie won. Like, fuck. His few good answers, like I said, his good answers were the best of the night. They were excellent. Absolutely excellent. But he had a couple of cringe. He had a couple of cringe moments. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are my legit thoughts. You know, I think Elizabeth Warren won. The cringy, and I'm white, and the fact that the crowd was like not into him at all was just like, oh my god. No, not because of the selfies. Not because of the fucking selfies. That was pretty cringe, but it wasn't nearly as cringy as when he goes, and I'm white. Because like, Bernie, I don't know. Like, the overall consensus seems to be that Bernie did really good this debate. But I really felt like, you know, he has a tendency of starting out weak and picking up steam as he goes. But yeah, like, I thought he picked up steam. The white thing was really, really cringe. And I wouldn't be surprised if that starts popping up over the next few days. I worry about that. Well, there was a question about like being like an older gentleman on the stage, old man, and like when they asked Bernie, they started to ask the question about like basically what they can expect from someone so old, and he interrupts the question maker and he goes, and I'm white. And it was really awkward because nobody laughed. Imagine if Bernie went after Warren like Buttigieg did. Dumb shit Twitter would be whining about sexism so bad. Yeah, I don't want Bernie to be going after Warren. Okay? That's something I'm going to stress completely. I do not want Bernie to go after Warren. I want him to go after Pete. I want him to go after Biden. And he did tonight. He did. He stood out among all of them by being able to say, I'm the only one on the stage that has no billionaires backing me. Tom Steyer does not count because he's backing himself and is a billionaire. I told my cousin that Biden was a creep and touches women, and she told me that he's just loving and she is a girl. I would more so bring up like because like that stuff people are willing to make excuses for. I'd bring up the things he's voted for in the past, namely the Iraq War, the 94 crime bill, and how he used to rattle on about how like he wants to lock up all the people that are doing bad, and usually he meant black people. He's got a very, very bad history. Yeah, shouldn't. No one should love Obama. As a person, of course, I think Obama would probably be, like, out of everyone in the government, the dude that I would most want to hang out with. Like, I think he would be the funnest motherfucker alive. He's funny, he's charismatic, he's a nice dude, tries to be nice to everyone. But his policies were dog shit.